Hey everybody, welcome back to Watch It Played. My name is Rodney Smith, and this is
Luke Smith, and we're here to conclude our playthrough of Masmorra.
You're right, we have to conclude it here. This has to be the last
Yes,
turn.
I've reached 16 XP, so you get one turn.
Yes.
And if you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you can beat me.
I would need...
I have confidence in you.
Well, I appreciate that, although it doesn't feel terribly sincere. I'd be happy just to get 7 points and tie you. Although, I believe there are tiebreaker rules that say the person with the most gold wins, which...
So I would obviously beat you.
Is currently me. But first I have to even tie you, which I'm not sure that's possible. We'll see. Before we get to that, though, there were two little...
Big mistakes.
There's a couple of mistakes that we have to deal with. Both of them are related to you, actually.
Oh.
When you moved away from the trap room, we forgot to activate the trap and have it wound you.
Great.
So let's give you a wound right now. That means one more wound.
And I'll be
done. And if you take a wound, if you die now, you'll actually lose all the XP back to 12.
Oh, great.
So one more wound on Luke would be quite handy. The other thing is what? There was another mistake here.
Oh, I killed a spear beastman in here, but you didn't give me a treasure card.
I think I was just sick and tired of giving you treasure cards. So yes, we forgot to give you a treasure card for the spear beastman.
You.
Thank you for everyone who pointed that out.
Sorry, keep going.
Oh dear. All right, well listen, the person who got the most votes with the suggestion was Paul Howie. So let's go to the table and see what he wants us to do. Well, at the start of my turn, I have this pesky goblin in the room with me, so I have to start by fighting this monster. Thankfully, Paul had a good idea. He wants me to spend one of my swords and dock it here with Feral Strike to generate 2 swords and a shield. So that shield will block the 1 damage the goblin would have done to me, and the 2 swords will defeat him, meaning that I gain 1 experience point, and I get to collect a new treasure card, which I'll now add to my hand. But I'm going to need a lot more experience than that if I want to catch up to Luke. And Paul wants to help me get some of that by disabling this trap, which I can do by docking a sword here, as well as this potion. And that's going to give me 2 experience points. Now, one thing that came up in the comments was a question about whether or not this trap is actually adjacent to this room since there's not a door between them. But it really is. You don't have to have an open door there. The trap just has to be touching that side of the wall. If you want to think about it thematically, you can imagine that this wall has a bunch of little holes in here for darts to fire through, but nothing big enough for a person to walk into. So with this trap disabled, we'll move these dice down here to the used area and then flip this over. So now we come to my favorite part of Paul's suggestion. He wants me to use this lightning bolt treasure card. So now I have to choose a connected row of tiles and all heroes on it will suffer 1 wound. Luke, I think I'll choose this row here, which only has 1 tile, but I notice you're inside of it.
Oh, that sucks. That would actually kill me.
That's right. So Luke?
Not today! Counterspell!
What?
This lets me cancel the effect of another card, and I will choose that card.
I know you can't see my face right now. I am a little dejected. So the lightning bolt will fizzle. It won't happen.
Oh, and by the way, that's the treasure card from the Spear Beastman.
Have you ever heard the expression, Luke, putting salt in the wound? That's what you're doing right now. Okay, listen, that's not the end of our plans here. It's a small setback, a disappointing one, but I'm now going to spend this step token and move into the room with Luke and attempt to dispatch that Dark Watcher. To do this, I'm going to spend one of my bows and then this magic to turn a shield, into another bow. That's 2 of them. I need 2 more. And thankfully, I have a treasure card of my own here, Swift Strike, which will give me 2 more bows. And because that's a fully ranged attack, I'm not going to get hit back. And when this is defeated, it's going to give me 4 experience points, which ties me with Luke.
Oh boy.
And I also gain another treasure card. Now here is the part that was kind of rough, because if I had wounded Luke, then he would have dropped all the way back here, and I would have absolutely won the game at this point. However, that did not happen, and I don't have anything to do with this shield, so I'll just get rid of it and gain a gold.
Ooh, this tie could be a problem.
Yeah, because again, the tiebreaker is gold. But Luke, we're not gonna have to worry about that because I actually have an XP in my hand, giving me 1 more point. That's from one of the treasure cards that I just picked up this turn.
So to beat you, I need 2 XP.
That's correct.
Oh, would you look at that?
No way!
Bam!
What? Another 2 experience points. You're charmed. I don't know. This is ridiculous. Well, everybody, I would tell you that I am surprised, but I have played enough games with this little tyke that this is just par for the course. You know, here's what I'm realizing. If you have someone like this in your life, if they say, let's play competitively, and there's an option to play cooperatively, just insist on playing cooperatively, because then I could have taken advantage of his tremendous luck. No, Luke, you played really well. You played your cards smart.
It was close.
It was, you know what, look,
it was.
I have to admit, I mean, I did get tied to you at the very least, up until the very end there.
I was very lucky.
Yeah, you got
Hashtag Luke the Lucky.
Yes, there you go. So it definitely paid off, but I had a good time playing. I hope you guys enjoyed playing along with us, and thank you for all the good advice that you provided me.
Yeah.
It got me, again, very, very close.
close.
Next time, Luke.
Yes.
Next time. But until the next time,
Thanks for watching.